the unexpected birthday party for Carmen. Hey everyone, today I want to share a funny little story about a girl named Carmen who was turning 3. You know how exciting birthdays can be, right? Well, picture this. It was Carmen's big day, and her parents completely forgot about it. Yep, that's right. They hadn't planned anything. Let me walk you through what happened next, because it's pretty wild. So the day started off like any other. Carmen woke up with that innocent excitement only a 3-year-old could have. She bounced into the living room, eyes sparkling, and asked her parents, "What are we doing today?" Her parents glanced at each other, totally confused. "What are you talking about, Carmen?" they said, a little alarmed. That's when Carmen, in her adorable, loud voice, exclaimed, "It's my birthday!" Panic set in as her parents ran to their room to find her birth certificate. You won't believe it, but right there it weighs. Today was indeed Carmen's birthday. Talk about a parent's worst nightmare, right? With their hearts racing and guilt piling up, her parents knew they had to think fast. You see, one of them had a coworker named Ally, and guess what? Allie's birthday was the same day as Carmen's. What a coincidence. So the parents decided to take Carmen to Allie's birthday party instead. A little white lie never hurt anyone, right? They quickly drove Carmen to the party and told the kids there to say happy birthday to Carmen too. Everything was going smoothly until they realized they had to whisk Ally away from the room, making sure that Carmen wouldn't catch on to the ruse. All right, let's talk about the party for a second. It was all decked out balloons, cake, games, you name it. When it came time to blow out the candles, things got a bit more interesting. They blindfolded Carmen and took a candle from Ally's cake and a piece of it too. "Blow out the candle, Carmen!" they cheered. Happily, she took a deep breath and blew out that single candle like a champ. Everyone cheered, and her parents thought they had hit the jackpot with this little deception. But they didn't stop there. They also gave her one of Allie's presents. Imagine a dad trying to keep his cool while all of this chaos was unfolding. Now, Alice's dad wasn't too happy about this whole situation. I mean, can you blame him? But being the good sport he was, the parents convinced him to play along. They told Carmen things like, "Hey, why don't you go check out the bouncy castle?" Just to distract her while they passed the gift over to Alice's dad quickly. Things were getting a little out of control, though. Carmen had a knack for being a bit loud and rowdy. The parents kept telling her to be quiet, but we all know how that goes with kids. Eventually, they decided to wrap up the party abruptly, telling Carmen that because she didn't listen, the party was over and that it was time to head home. "Let's go, Carmen," they said, relief washing over them as they made it through the day without any major dramas. The morning after was quite the scene, with Carmen waking up full of questions. She popped up and exclaimed, "What happened after I left my party?" Instantly, Carmen's dad jumped in with another clever lie. "Well, sweetheart, since you did such a great job going to bed, we're going to treat you to breakfast at your favorite restaurant." And just like that, everyone was happy, and the parents breathed a sigh of relief. But hold on to your hats. Fast forward 10 years later, and Carmen walks into a coffee shop and bumps into Ally. Talk about a twist. With excitement, they start chatting and sharing stories about their childhoods. That's when it hit Carmen like a ton of bricks. She realized she never had a real birthday party and that her parents had pulled off that massive fib. Imagine the mix of emotions she must have felt. So, what can we take away from this little adventure? Sometimes parents find themselves in tricky situations and might bend the truth a little to keep the peace. It's relatable, right? Every family has those wild stories, and honestly, spontaneous moments like this can turn into unforgettable memories, even if they start off on the wrong foot. Thanks for hanging out with me today. If you've ever had a kooky birthday story or a funny experience, drop it in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more hilarious tales. Until next time, keep celebrating those special moments, even when life doesn't go as planned.